Okay, so hello everybody. I am BPG13, also known as Viper to my regular viewers. Welcome to Stuart Little Big City Adventures. Now, those of you with a crafty eye may have seen this game before. If you haven't, then welcome. It was released around 1999, so around the same time that the Stuart Little film was released. I think that released about a year or two earlier. But long story short, this is a little tiny PC game, like I said, released at the same time, around the same time as the film. We have 5 different things that we're going to be doing. So we have a boat race. So as I'm sure if you watched the first film, there's a few bits and pieces that are taken from that. Some are expanded, some are changed a slight bit to make mini games out of them. So the first bit is boat race. Then we're going to be trying our hand at some golf, which involves us failing deliberately on purpose. I'll get into why that is later on. A car escape through Central Park. Pantry Chase, where we try and escape the cats. And finally, to try and catch a load of flags to complete a train set. And that's about it. So there's only 5 games in total. So time is going to be when I click the book here. And it will finish as soon as I reach the finish on the train set. So if we're ready on time... Also, I believe I have some hosts with me today, so yeah, if we're ready on time, I'll count you down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
All boats to your mark.
Okay, so
Ready and
here we go. Okay, so first things first, we have a boat race. As you can tell, fairly straightforward. One thing I should immediately mention about this game: the entire game is played with nothing but the mouse. So you don't use any arrow keys or anything like that. It should also be worth noting that in order for me to run this game, I'm running it on Windows 7 via DX Wind. So the reason for why this is because this game has a weird compatibility problem with Windows 10, it seems. So if you want to play this, it's kind of Windows 7 and below. It doesn't work on Windows 8 or anything above that. But it's a fun little game. It's quite enjoyable. And as you can tell from the estimate, it being only a 10-minute estimate, even as a first runner, you'll still be able to get this under 10 minutes, I think. So, yeah. Fingers crossed. And that is the boat race done. So you get this score thing at the bottom of the screen, and it doesn't really matter what score you get, but it's there if you want to go for high score purposes. Now, the golf. You'll notice at the bottom we have a load of golf balls. Now, the idea here is to deliberately fail on purpose, and I'll explain why now. So, by deliberately fail on purpose, you'll notice that that door on the pyramid there, that pyramid normally will close and open. There's a windmill which makes the windmill thing spin, and also there's one that involves like a castle door like that goes down and up. Now, by failing deliberately, what the game does is it goes, right, we're going to put the golf on easy mode, so all of the courses can be done like that fairly easily, fairly quickly. And it also freezes any obstacles, so the doors stay open constantly, they don't shut, the windmill stays still, and then that's it. So we use all the balls like that, and Snowbell's like, back to hole number 1, that's fine. Now comes the actual golf playing part. So, like I said, this game's done entirely with the mouse, so there's 3 ways this can come out of, and all you got to do there is you just literally do this. Send it up there, like so. Now if it comes out the one on the right, the one that goes straight up, it actually gets a hole in one. But if it comes out the one in the middle, it's fine. So like I said, there's 3 courses altogether. So ideally, what we want here, now there's 3 ways they come out of the golf. If it comes out the middle, then great.
Let's finish this one out.
So ideally I want to hit this a little bit here, then hit it over here. Like so. And over we go. So this is actually a bit RNG. It's not too RNG, but it is a little bit. Because ideally what we want to do is make sure the golf ball comes out the middle. If it comes out the middle, it goes straight into the hole.
Good one. Now we just put it in the hole.
So now what we're gonna do, I've not had perfect RNG on this before, but it's not been the worst. Also. And that is golf. Nice. Okay, so golf's done. Now we do the car escape. Now again, we have the mouse to play with, so it's fine. So what we have to do on this is we have to avoid any obstacles that are coming our way and make it back to the little house. And you'll notice that there's various obstacles on the road. We want to avoid those if we can. Also, if you collect these flashing lights, that's supposed to scare the cats in front of you. But what you want to do is, at the bottom of this screen, there's battery power. You want to make sure that, under no circumstances, do you want to make sure that that drops. Because if so, then you'll end up failing it. So you ideally want to make sure, obviously, that nothing bad happens. You know, no batteries fail, it's fine. I don't have a clue what the 3-leaf clover does. I've still yet to figure that out. Obviously, horn just gets your horn. Scaring the cats away just makes them disappear. Don't worry, they stay on the screen, but they don't stay away for too long.
Whoops. Gotta watch out for those.
Okay, hopefully, with a bit of luck. There we go. Get rid of those. So, we should have... Oh, hopefully.
Let's dodge those next time, okay?
We should have the end of the road come up any minute now. I'm hoping. There we go. Nice.
I couldn't have done it without you.
So, that's the car chase done. Like I said, we just have to avoid some obstacles and stuff like that. This game is relatively straightforward. So this is actually, in my opinion, probably the most hardest bit of the run in my eyes. I've always seen it as the hardest bit. So you ideally want to jump across here. Now I'm going to wait here. So, I'm actually going to wait till it flashes up there. There we go. And then get it up here. Make sure you jump.
Stuart jump under the sponges and get across the sink.
Oh dear. Okay, fell down. It's fine.
Ooh, not quite.
Alright, hopefully I can get this.
Ooh, not quite.
So this is actually the platforming section. Oops. Come on.
Almost.
Now if you miss them by an inch, you end up falling through the sponge. Now I ideally don't want to be messing this up too bad. Now if I can...
Let's see what's in the pantry.
Maybe not.
Almost.
Okay. Nice. Oh boy. This one's actually... Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, good. We got it.
Click to make Stuart jump under the
Now I'm kind of racing against the clock on this one, so I have to make sure that under no circumstances do I mess this up. There we go. Okay, so the timing of where these crackers approach from. So what I usually do here is do that like that. You don't want to get caught with one of these crackers. Like that. There we go. Nice. Okay, so that's the Pantry Chase done. And now we have the final bit. Now, you could get a really good run the whole way through, and then it gets messed up by a train set. So, like, our theoretical best time for this is around, give or take, it's around, what time is it now? About, like, maybe 6 minutes something? Around about there, anyway. Also, that was pretty good. So time will be coming up. Time will be coming up when I get to the end. So, hopefully, fingers crossed. So all I gotta do now, I just literally wait. That's all I gotta do. I just wait, because that's gonna go exactly to the finish. And time.
GG.
7:51. I got. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. And that was actually one of my best electric chain segments, so I'm glad that didn't mess me up too badly. But yeah, around 8 minutes, but even as a first run, there is like an ending cutscene, which is this one here. but there is one as well after you do each one. There is a bit of a story involved and everything, but it's not too bad, truth be told. Like I said, it's very small. It's quite easy to get hold of as well. Like I said, if you're on, I think pretty much most people in this day and age are on Windows 8, 8.1, or Windows 10 more than likely. So fortunately, unless you've got Windows 7 or below, you probably won't be able to play this. We're still looking for a workaround so that if anyone wants to run this and play it on Windows 10, we're trying to look for a way into fixing it or making sure that there's some sort of viable way. Right now, we can't get it to work. I mean, I'm currently the only person that's run it. But if you do have yourself an old Windows XP machine, or even have Windows 7 on your computer still, because you're still running it, then you can actually play this. It's just a shame at the moment that we can't get it to work on higher operating systems. I'm sure we'll find a fix. But yeah, that's Stuart Little Big City Adventures. Like I said, very short game. It's all done via the mouse. The run could have gone better, but hey, that's for another time, I guess. I'll pass you back over to the BSG crew, and thank you very much for watching Stuart Little today. I will be back on Saturday afternoon with Burnout Paradise Remastered Bikes Percent. So I hope to see you guys all for that. Until then, enjoy the rest of BSG at home this week, and yeah, have a good one. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much, Viper, for a fantastic run there.